everybody, and welcome to the June episode of our Take and Make series. We are so excited this month. We are doing a rainbow in a jar taught by the wonderful Miss Venice. As always, I'm joined by Miss Venice and Laura today. So Miss Venice, how about you get started and tell us what we're doing?
Absolutely. So we are going to make a rainbow in a jar, just as Robin had said, by using different colored salts. And each layer is going to be a different color, but you're probably wondering, where do we get colorful salt? We're totally going to make it. But first we need to get our kits.
Okay.
So, do we all have our kits?
Yes.
And each kit, and everyone this time should have the same exact kit, is going to be a set of instructions.
Mm-hmm.
There is a smaller brown paper bag. Be careful with that. That has your chalk in it. A beautiful rainbow ribbon. A very pointy stick, which is a wooden skewer. And last but not least, a jar with paper plates rubber banded around it. And inside our jar is our salt. So our first step is we're going to take the rubber band off and kind of just lay everything out in front of us.
Okay. Let me get my workspace clear. This craft does require a little bit of space, doesn't it?
Yes. And you may want scissors and then maybe a towel to clean your hands off too.
Good idea. Like a wet paper towel, probably.
Yeah. Or a good
Okay.
pair of pants if you don't mind getting chalk all over yourself. All right. Do you guys have all of your supplies in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
We are going to set aside the ribbon and skewer, give us some more space.
Okay.
And take out your 6 mini paper plates and kind of lay them out in front of you.
Okay.
So now I have 6 plates. And very carefully open up the tinier brown paper bag.
This is such a nice little package.
Inside, you can rip it too if you would like to, like a present.
Okay.
You will find 6 pieces of chalk. And so 1 red, 1 yellow,
Ooh.
purple, orange, blue, and green. And my green one broke a little. That's not going to be an issue for this craft at all.
Okay.
So I put each piece of chalk on a different paper plate because these are going to separate our different colored salt.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, do you guys have your chalk palette in front of you?
Yes.
All right, the next step is a little bit trickier. We're going to carefully open this jar, which is already filled with the perfect amount of salt for the craft. And you are going to pour the salt, oops, there goes my orange, pour the salt onto the plate, but try to evenly distribute the salt among the 6 tiny plates.
Okay.
If one of your plates ends up with more salt than the other, that's okay, because that will be the one you have the most of that particular color. So if you really love blue, move the blue piece of chalk to the plate that has the most salt on it. And then you'll make the most blue salt.
Perfect.
I'm going to keep distributing my salt.
Okay. I did the most of green because green's my favorite color.
My favorite color is, surprise, surprise, blue. How about you, Laura?
I like blue also.
A good one.
So now my jar is totally empty. I have my 6 plates of salt with a piece of chalk on each plate.
Perfect.
This is how we're going to make the colored salts. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
You can either roll the chalk just like this, or you can kind of color it. I find it easier just to pretend like I'm coloring
That's a good idea.
in the salts. And as you see, it's turning the salt into that color. Now, it might get a little bit messy, but that's okay. That's why you need a big workspace. You can also grind it down on the side too, like this. So let's go ahead and make our first color. What color did you guys pick first?
I'm doing green.
I picked this pink thread.
I
Yeah.
started with orange.
So this is
Can
gonna
you
take a
hear
while.
how loud it is?
Yeah. I like almost can't hear you guys because it's so loud.
It's very satisfying though.
It is, especially as the salt gradually turns the color.
Yes. And you'll notice if you want a more of a pastel rainbow, you just won't use the entire chalk stick. But if you want a really deeply saturated color, you'll want to try to use the whole stick.
Okay.
All right, well, we have our first color, and it was a little bit tricky because the plates can kind of have the salt go over, but that's okay if you lose a little bit of salt.
Mm-hmm.
This is my orange. I still have this much chalk left, so I could make my orange a bit darker, but I decided to keep it this color. We're gonna set this aside so I can plan later how I want to do the layers. But we still have 5 more colors to do. And I was thinking, if it makes your life a little bit easier, you can always, if you have an area at home, you can break the chalk in half and then break the salt in half and do half on one plate, half on another, and then just combine it together.
That could work.
Are you guys ready to do 5 more colors?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, we are going to go ahead and make more colored salt with our chalk, and we'll be right back as soon as we're done
Yay.
with the salt.
Great.
All right, let's get at it. All right, do you guys have all 6 of your colors created?
Mm-hmm.
That was actually a lot of fun. And I
Yep.
found out something while I was creating my colors. I wanted to make my green a little bit darker. So what I did was, in the color wheel, green is created by yellow and blue. So if I wanted it to be darker, I took one of those 2 colors and added a little bit to it. And since I wanted it darker, I made it blue. Same thing for red. I wanted my red to be darker, so I added a little
Ooh, that looks
purple.
Ah.
I wanted actually all of my colors to be darker. So my orange, I added a little red. My yellow, I added a little orange. My purple, I added a little blue. And then my blue, I actually, the blue was perfect. So I
Yay.
added no colors to my blue.
Okay, awesome.
Are you guys ready to create our salt art,
Yeah,
our rainbow?
let's do it.
All right. So we're going to open up our jar.
Okay.
And the very first color, I'm going to go with the traditional rainbow. So the bottom is going to be purple, and then I'm going to do blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. But you can kind of make whatever rainbow you want to.
Okay.
I'm going with purple first.
I'm gonna do.
Boy, me too. Gonna give
We're
it
all
a
going to
little-
go old school
little
rainbows.
Yeah. It's like
So
a salt burrito.
Yeah. I've got a
yes,
little-
you're
taco.
gonna take the plate, and I would Laura says burrito, I say a little taco or mouse. Hello.
Taco's probably better.
and then use it as a way to pour your beautiful color right in there. And then you can kind of gently shake it to get it all settled in. Woo! Purple.
Okay. Then blue, right?
Blue, yes. So burrito or taco time.
Mm-hmm. You got to be careful with these because they get kind of, the bottoms are kind of stiff.
Yes.
Be careful when you're folding them.
So this time I don't want to shake it too hard when I'm settling the sand in because I don't want to mix up the colors, but you can gently shake it around.
And I just turned my jar because it was easier to get it in one spot, but I don't want it to all be in one spot. So I'm just kind of turning it as I'm going.
Ooh, me
Oh,
in
that makes
distribution.
sense.
Yeah.
Next in our rainbow is Laura. Do you know which color?
is, wait, I'm concentrating very hard.
Oh,
Just a moment, Miss Denise.
Got to get that even distribution of colors.
Very important.
ooh, she is really turning it.
I was gonna say she's got the turning technique down.
Where I just kind of gently,
Just kind of jiggle it. Yeah, that works too.
I jiggle. Oh my goodness, look at the difference between how much blue Robin put in versus how much blue I put in. I'm like, I want all the blue, please.
And I'm like, I'm good. Purple and blue even. It can turn out so differently just based on that and how much chalk you put in, whether you mix colors too.
Exactly.
Ooh, nice. Okay, what's next?
Laura.
Green.
Yay!
I also mix colors like Miss Denise with my green.
Green one. I said this was like Nickelodeon slime green, and I stuck with that.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, it's pretty close, I would say.
Yes.
Whoops, mine. I found a little white mound of salt that I didn't quite get.
See?
Mix them up.
I'm super excited. I can see the rainbow forming.
See, I had the most green, so I've got like a really big, wide green band in there.
Nice.
I love it. Okay, and then what's
All right,
Miss Denise?
Robin, what color comes next?
Oh, orange. Yellow.
Oh.
I have to go backwards in my head. Yellow. Yellow.
Yay. Laura will catch up to us.
Okay. She's being meticulous.
Yes.
As usual.
It's a good quality.
It can be.
In your salt art, I think it's a good quality in particular.
Thank you for letting me be me, folks. Okay, I
I am like low-key obsessed.
With this, yeah, I know. It's like beautiful, right? This is
It really
turning out
is.
even better than I thought it would. I'm in love.
we love our salts.
Yeah.
I will grab the orange next for our rainbow. I'm getting to the point where I just want to pour in all of the colors just so I can see my beautiful rainbow.
I know, me too. Oh, I love this. This looks so cool.
I know.
It's our favorite.
Yay. Okay. Laura, are you doing yellow right now still?
Yes. I
Oh.
made my yellow a little bit darker.
It looks good.
It's good.
Thank you.
I love your yellow.
Look at mine. I love it so much. I think this is the coolest craft.
I know it's like our own little rainbow to brighten our days.
It is,
It
exactly.
will too. It will definitely brighten our day.
Oh yeah, this is a great way to start our day.
All right. And Rob and I are going to go ahead with
Red.
red.
I'm just
It's
gonna
kind of pink,
truck
but I
my
still love
way
it.
as usual.
Somehow I ended up with the most green as well.
Yay!
Look how big that green stripe is.
That is a big green stripe.
We love our green.
I love this so much. This looks so good.
It
And
does
as
make
you guys
want
can
a
see, I'm
cream.
kind of,
Yes, it does. Creamsicle, the orange.
and we will wait for Laura to finish with her beautiful rainbow
Thank
before
you.
we go on to
Thank
our
you.
next step.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
All right.
Like legit.
This
That was
is
My
like
so
last taco.
I love this.
Also, you guys might have noticed when you were adding the colored salt back into the jar, there was a little bit more bulk to it, even though you might have lost some salt on the table. The chalk and the salt combined added a little bit more. So
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
we've got almost 6 sticks of chalk in here.
But it's like perfect.
Yes.
All right. Here's my finished product.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yay! It looks so
Look at how
good.
even her lines are. Hers looks like
Gotta be meticulous.
the perfect like rainbow
Good.
cake. Look at how even the
Ooh,
lines
rainbow
are.
cake. Don't you want to eat it?
Oh my goodness, you did an incredible job, Laura.
Thank you. You guys too. I love our jars.
I do too. And if you guys
Okay.
want to keep it just a standard rainbow, you totally can. But if you want to add a little bit more flair or design to your rainbow, you can use this skewer to gently poke down at the layers of the rainbow. Would you guys like to see me do it first to see if you want to do your, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and just gently up. So that's what a red line looks like.
Oh.
And then
Ooh.
if I go in at the orange level, which takes a little bit more work, as you can see. And then you see how I'm kind of stabbing in at different levels? So I'm going to stab in at the yellow level now. Oh, there she is. One second. The yellow is being a little bit more. Okay, so I got a little bit of red in there. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I like the way
So you can just keep stabbing at different levels or just stab the red down.
Okay, I want to try it at least. I'm gonna try going all the way down to blue and see what
I'm
it looks
scared
like.
to try.
I know. That's why I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try blue. Ooh. Kind of like that.
It is hard to get down to the bottom.
Yeah, it is a little bit tricky, isn't it?
So as you can see, I created kind of this crazy design.
Oh, wow. I love that, Miss Denise.
Oh, that looks so cool. I just did like a weird drip thing. So it's like every layer
Okay.
and down.
Well, I'll see you guys next month because that's how long it's going to take me.
Yeah, this like going down to a different layer thing kind of does take a lot of like practice. So if you like your rainbow just the way it is, then that's awesome.
So, and if you are very careful, I'll come over here and show you guys close up.
Oh
You
my
can-
goodness.
Wow.
You can,
That's
I don't know
incredible.
if you guys can see. Do you see my stick? He's going, hello.
Yeah.
Do you see him in there? You
Yeah.
can drag him up too.
Ah.
But you have to kind of get used to how your stick is going to react when you're in certain layers of colors.
Yes, yeah.
So now I have this like green one going up. And of course, I could have let everyone know earlier in the video that if you wanted to do the stick in between layers as you poured them, that was also an option.
Oh, yeah, that would work too.
It was so satisfying to see all the colors go in.
It really was.
That's true.
Okay, I have like a drip thing going all around.
Very
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Now my stick is pink.
Oh, yes. Once you are satisfied with the level of design you have in your jar, we're going to put the cap back on.
Okay.
Screw it on tightly. Oh, look at my rainbow.
Oh, I love it.
perfect.
Here's mine.
It's so pretty.
I made some teensy baby drips in the back just to see what it would be like.
To see what it would look
And
like.
then I think I'll put it like this. I like that.
I love it. Okay,
And now we have a piece of ribbon to tie a bow around it.
perfect.
So you're going to tie a bow right at the top, at the lid. This is where I tried to be a perfectionist.
Mm-hmm. There's mine. I'm not a perfectionist with bows. I'm terrible at tying bows.
All right, here's mine.
So cute.
Wait, can I see yours again, Robin? Perfection.
Thank you.
I love it. All right. And now, if you have a little bit extra on the end, you can always trim that off.
Yeah. I'm gonna do mine at like a little angle so it looks,
Yes.
'cause I think I like how that looks.
And here are,
Oh, I
Art.
love it.
thank you, rainbows in a jar
Yay!
Yay.
for all of those gray days.
This was really fun.
It was very fun. Thank you, Miss Venice.
Yeah,
You're
thanks for
welcome.
joining us.
I always have a great time doing crafts with you guys.
Oh, me too.
This summer we aren't going to be doing a craft together, but it's because we are so crazy busy
Mm-hmm.
with
There's
all the different
so many other things.
We have a lot going on this summer. Summer reading, a bunch of all ages programs,
events. Yeah.
free times. Yeah,
Gonna be awesome.
it's gonna be a great summer.
So keep an eye out for what the Pittsburgh Community Library is doing this summer, and we hope to see you guys all here at the library.
Yay!